The Cleveland Browns are entering one of the most unusual moments in their recent history. A season that, on paper, looks finished. But behind the scenes, something far more important is happening. It's no longer about wins or losses. It's not about playoff hopes or chasing a miracle run. Right now, it's about answering one massive question.
At stake for the rest of this season. And guess who's towards the top? It is Shedeur Sanders. We're going to talk about what he can do in these last 5 games and what that could mean for the Browns going forward. Next year, Deshaun Watson's back in this mix. There's a lot of pressure under Shedeur, according to ESPN. We're going to look at what they're talking about here. But before we get into that, our quarterback 12, let's talk about the sub-battle that we have going on here in the walls of Chat Sports. We're playing the Titans this Sunday. If you want Shedeur to beat Cam Ward and the Browns to beat the Titans, then we also got to beat those Titans fans off the field here. So we have a lead in the sub-battle for this week, but I know we can absolutely bury them. I don't even want it to be a contest against those Titans. They've got 1 win, guys. We're diehard fans. We can beat them. Smash that subscribe button. Remember Adam Schefter telling us this report that the Browns are open to
the quarterback of their future already in the building. This is where Shedeur Sanders steps into the picture. Not as a star, not as a guaranteed solution, but as the one big unknown the Browns haven't fully explored. And that unknown might be the only thing worth exploring at this point in the season.
His system. It's very conservative, and quite frankly, it's easy to figure out. That's why in the second half, you see the Browns put up no points almost every time. And teams stack the box. They know we're trying to go run our offense through Quinshon Judkins. And so you need a coach that's a little bit more creative. You need an offensive line that can hold up a little bit more. Pass block for your quarterback. Run blocking's not been bad. Pass blocking been an issue.
Dan Graciano's comment has been echoing through the NFL world. He sees no reason why Cleveland shouldn't keep starting Sanders. And when you look closely at the situation, his point becomes impossible to ignore. The Browns don't gain anything by going safe or predictable now. They don't need to steady the ship. The ship is already sailing into the offseason. The real mission is gathering information, real, meaningful information, about who should lead this team moving forward. Gabriel, for all his qualities, is already a known story. The Browns have read that book cover to cover. 6 starts, plenty of tape, plenty of data. He's capable, he's smart, he's tough, but he is what he is.
With Shedeur rolling, which I like, but it's almost like they're not unleashing him, right? Like, let him rip it. And Shedeur's got to do that as well. Get the ball out, air it out, let it fly right away. Trust your guys, and sometimes you can't trust Jerry Jeudy. I get it. That's a chemistry thing that Shedeur said they're going to improve and work on together as well as the season goes on, as they get more reps together. But let it out. Let it go. I think there needs to be a balance here between the game plan and Shedeur trusting himself, trusting him to make the play, because these games are imperative for his future as the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Here's what I do love about Shedeur and what I have seen in these 2 starts and the couple flashes that we have seen. I stand by him being the best quarterback on our roster. I don't think that's even a debate. He's got the bigger arm. I love his mentality as well. He's got that making, that trait, that confidence of a franchise quarterback.
There's no hidden chapter, no surprise twist waiting with him. Sanders, though. Sanders is the unopened book, the draft day gamble, the 5th-round talent with flashes of something more, the player who hasn't been fully tested under real NFL pressure. Jeremy Fowler captured the urgency perfectly when he said the Browns need to figure out whether their 2026 starter might already be on the roster. And while the early signs suggest that answer is still unclear, Sanders now has a rare opportunity, a chance most young quarterbacks never get. If he starts the remaining games, he'll walk away with 7 total starts under his belt. That's enough to reveal how he reads defenses, how he handles adversity, how he adjusts when opponents start figuring him out. And the schedule ahead is actually a gift. The Titans will test his composure. The Bears will push him with aggressive looks. The Bills will show whether he can keep up in a faster-paced game. The Steelers will try to rattle him mentally, and the Bengals will challenge him with late-season pressure. Each week presents a different type of exam, all of them valuable, all of them necessary. And the Browns know something else too. You don't discover a franchise quarterback by protecting him. You discover him by playing him, by letting him fail, by letting him respond, by giving him real snaps and real situations. That's why Graziano said the Browns would be foolish not to explore every solution, because when a team sits at 3-9, the worst mistake isn't losing games. The worst mistake is walking into the offseason with uncertainty. Gabriel has shown who he is. Sanders is still writing his story. For Cleveland, this is less about hope and more about clarity. They need answers. They need proof. They need to know whether Shedeur Sanders can be more than just a developmental pick, whether he can evolve into the leader of their offense, or whether it's time to start looking elsewhere once the season ends. And for Sanders himself, these next 5 games aren't just starts. They are auditions. Auditions for the Browns' trust. Auditions for the fans. Auditions for his NFL future. If he shines, he could change the entire direction of the franchise. If he struggles, at least the Browns will know the truth. And that truth will shape their off-season moves. Right now, Cleveland's season may look quiet from the outside, but inside the organization, the stakes couldn't be higher. The question is simple, but the answer will define everything. Is Shedeur Sanders the quarterback the Browns have been searching for? Or just another name on their long list of experiments? Only the next 5 weeks will tell.